better job, because even on the behind view, you'll see it going straight back. Biggest thing here, remember, as we go back, your knee's going to go down slightly. So what does our heel need to do as our butt's going back?
I'm up.
Yeah. And this one has to be more of a conscious effort on your end because you're the one moving backwards, rocking back. Okay.
Yes.
So have that understanding. We move forward. Okay. I want the head to be last because you haven't pushed yet and your head is where? Way over
In
here.
front.
Yeah. We don't have to round your back. Just come downhill. When we're already in this position, your angle, you're thinking about coming down this way. You got to follow the angle of your thigh. Just slide down that hill. So similar concept. We're pretty far back. Most of our weight is on that foot. We slide, we move down the angle of our thigh. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So now when she pushes, you see how her head is on top of her thigh, not in front of it? The back isn't rounded. Same thing here. You're already in this position. Get the heel up, slide like you're going down a hill. You see how your upper body works over your knee instead of following it?
Yes.
So now when we get to that push, right here, you're pushing. It's going to be very hard for your hip to extend if your spine is pulling your pelvis up. Make sense?
Yeah. So I need to be more upright whenever I start?
Yeah, you don't lean forward with your chest. Because remember, you still need to load this back foot. That means you need to keep as much weight as possible into that back foot.
Okay.
Okay. And actually, this little birdie has a longer stance. Once again, you see how she slides down the thigh? That's the move. So let's go side view again before we even see behind, and let's look at it. Micro beads.
So like here?
So go through your motion. So you see how you still go forward more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel it more there.
Yeah. Keep your head and shoulders back behind your knee. Keep it behind your front knee.
Like
if you're
here?
pushing, yeah. So when you go back like you usually do. You push your butt back. Keep your heel where?
Oh,
Heel's got to go up as you go back.
Yeah. No, wait, what? What? Hold
Yeah, your back heel has to go up as you go back. So when you go back, your heel's got to stay that high.
Oh.
There you go. Now just go into the floor and then push backwards. So is that into the floor or is that forward?
That's forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
So think of it kind of like this. Yes, that's me.
Move it some.
Follow me a little more, camera.
Huh?
I'm talking to the camera.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're in your stance and you're separate here, you're doing this and letting your head come here. That's not necessarily the problem. When you start to come forward, this has to happen. You see how my head came back with me?
Yes.
Okay, you're standing here in this position and you're going back. and then doing this. If I'm gonna go back, then once again, I need to follow this thigh. I need to come back here. Notice that once again, now my chest is over my thigh. I don't lunge forward or reach forward with my head. Figure it out. You're okay.
So,
It's just rhythm. You gotta have a rhythm. There you go. That's not bad. But don't let your
feels
hands work
different.
so early. Don't let your hands work so early. Like
Okay.
you're barely even pushing with your back foot and you're already trying to bring your hands up. Your hands will follow the rest of your body. If you just hold your hands right here and your body drives forward, your hands have to follow what?
Your body, your head up, what? Upper part of your body.
It's gotta follow, right? It can't, it's not gonna disappear through your heart.
Yeah.
You got it. You're okay. Better. Keep going. Find rhythm. Figure it out. Figure it out, Buttercup.
Thanks.
So you're still doing that same thing where you're trying to throw before you finished even pushing with your right foot. As you get better at this, we saw that video. Power takes time to transfer, right?
Yeah.
So you can't think about it's gonna happen. Has to. Unless someone cuts your arms off mid-pitch.
Yeah.
They're gonna follow what the rest of your body is doing. Allow that to happen. Trust that your arms are attached to your shoulders.
Okay.
I promise you they are. Unless you're a robot and you haven't told me.
No.
That was close. Remember, keep your head back. Don't worry so much about what your shoulders are doing.
Okay.
Just what I like to tell kids is your spine connects to your pelvis. So let your pelvis drive your spine, not you don't want to be a bubblehead. There you go. That's not bad. A little more rhythm. 2 more. Getting there. All right, let's look at those. So much better job here. You see how the shift is better here? That's a much better angle right here with your thigh. Now, this is where you start to get right here. Too much head. Stay following this angle. Okay. Now you're pretty much in the exact same angle that we saw the other two. See what I mean? Pretty similar. Downhill. Now she's pushing. Now you're pushing. You see the difference in both of you?
Yeah, because her head comes up whenever she's starting to like push.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And she's not trying to push her head up. We've
It's
talked
just-
about this. Where are your hamstrings attached? Right here, right?
Yep.
If they're attached right here, when they contract towards, that means you get pulled back naturally. That's what's happening. The hamstring starts to fire. There's her hamstring. Now it starts to contract. So now there's a little bulb right here that's pulling her hips down. So now her posture becomes more upright. Now she makes the mistake on the second foot of, you see how she drives her elbows back? And so she does well with her back hip, but then she misses a little bit of energy with her front hip because now she's pulling her elbows back. And it's the same concept. We don't have to do that. You don't have to worry about that at all. Yours is, I'm rounding my back. It's like you're almost playing, like you're playing second or short. Trust that the position you're in is going to, you're right here, bang, bang. That's all that's happening. Your thigh rides down that hill, boom. And so if my pelvis is here, as the pen moves, so does the pelvis. Okay, let's go again. Side, please. Yes, ma'am.